happy Friday! So I have a bit of a rant to get through for this video, so I'm gonna try to respond to the other geeks as quickly as possible, so this video isn't like a million minutes long. Steph, thank you again for the Comic-Con art. I haven't hung anything yet because I need to get frames, but it's a general consensus that apparently I need to hang that picture for everyone to see, so apparently that's happening. And you asked if there's a movie that we liked more than the source material that it was based on, and generally the answer to that question would be no, but after thinking about it for a while, I'm gonna say I liked the 5th Harry Potter movie more than I liked the book. Book Harry was angsty to an annoying level. You wanna know what I did last year? I saw someone that I had kinda sorta made friends with die right in front of me, and now this pink devil woman is trying to convince everyone that I am a lying attention whore just for trying to warn them that Voldemort is back. And now, I'll never make out with Jo cause she can't even look at me without crying because I remind her of the dead boyfriend. Angst! Seriously, everything he said in the book was in all capital letters! Whereas movie Harry wasn't nearly that angsty, and it tended to focus more on Umbridge and Dumbledore's army, so it was a bit more entertaining. Angst, angst, angst. Pyro, you gave me all the feels with all of your feels about joining the channel, and knowing how much that it actually meant to you makes me love having you here even more. And like Luluco said, it was between you and one other person, and when we finally decided on you, it just felt right, you know? Like committing to the decision that a 4th brownie is a good life choice. And as for my shirt last week, I'm pretty sure it was from shirtpunch.com, which is sadly a 24-hour site, but it is on Redbubble, it's just a bit more pricey. I'll put the link below for you just in case. Luluco, I am not better than any of you for knowing Pyro's anniversary week, I am just more of a creeper. We knew this. And Mario, now that you've become aware of our master plan to make you cry on the channel, we're just gonna have to try harder. Okay, one quick thing before the rant. Around 7 p.m. UK time on Sunday, the 12th Doctor is going to be revealed, and I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of wish they wouldn't tell us who it was going to be until his episode airs, because I don't want to form any preconceived notions, and I kind of want to be just as surprised as the Doctor himself when the change actually happens. I'm gonna attempt to not know who it is until the Christmas episode, but I live on Tumblr, so I feel like that's not even gonna kinda happen because everyone's going to be posting anything and everything related to whoever it is. I didn't really look up anything about Matt Smith because I was too devastated about David Tennant leaving, but they did post the promo pictures that made him look all dark and mysterious, and then he flailed onto the show like a baby giraffe learning how to walk. I guess that's a decent level of surprise, but I think it would be really cool if I didn't even know who the Doctor looked like until I saw him. Tune in next week to see if I've avoided spoilers. Spoiler? Probably not. Okay, so I want to talk about something that I kind of lightly covered in the beginning weeks of this channel on a video called Fangirl Problems, which is how fans react to famous people. Basically, I talked about the 3 fan interactions that I see most often. Treating them like another normal human being stunned into silence, which is often paired with uncontrollable sobbing, and the screaming banshee. The reason I'm bringing this up again is because Will Wheaton earlier this week posted a blog entry about a fan encounter that I didn't include on my list because I thankfully have not witnessed it in person. It's the kind of fan that causes other more respectful fans to be wary of approaching people they idolize because we know they deal with people like this sometimes and we don't want them to think that we are one. The crazies. I understand the excitement of meeting that person. I really do. But don't be the hotel stalking, pounce out of the bushes and don't let them leave until they've signed 4 of your body parts and agree to have all of your babies person. Don't do it. I'll put a link to Will Wheaton's post below, but basically he was surrounded by a bunch of crazies as he was leaving a party, and couldn't escape until somehow Felicia Day managed to physically pull him to safety, and then they proceeded to scream at him that they were going to out him as an asshole to the entire internet because he wouldn't sign the things they were shoving into his face as he feared for his life. Seeing as his life motto is "don't be a dick," had the group not attacked him like ravenous vultures, I feel like he would have been fine signing whatever, despite the fact that they were technically interrupting just his regular life. What makes people do things like that? I don't understand. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be. And I said I'd never seen this happen before, but I just realized I kind of did in Comic-Con of 2010. Darren Criss was there a year before he was on Glee for a Harry Potter panel because of the Harry Potter musicals that he was a part of. My friends and I happened to see him the day before the panel, just walking by himself through the hallway, so we approached him, calmly, like normal people, and thus proceeded to have like a 20-minute conversation, including his fear that the Harry Potter panel would be empty because it was the same time as the Glee panel. So the next day after the Harry Potter panel, we were gonna congratulate him on the fullness of attendance, but he was immediately surrounded and just swept down the hallway in a sea of fangirls that were like groping and waving things in his face, and the screaming, oh my god, the screaming. And we couldn't do anything but stand there in shock as the wave approached and passed us. I have never seen such terror in someone's eyes before. So yeah, don't be that. Alright, before I end the video, which I hope isn't extremely long, I'm gonna put 2 links below to a couple videos that I put on my other channels on Wednesday in honor of Harry Potter's birthday. The first is a skit on that new channel with my friend Haley called Particularly Good, and oddly enough, it's based on a joke about Hufflepuffs from the Harry Potter musicals with Darren Criss. And the second is a video on my personal channel that I filmed and edited in like 4 hours on Wednesday, because my brain at 1 in the morning went, you know what would be a fun way to celebrate Harry Potter / J.K. Rowling's birthday? If you dressed like him, did weird shit, and put it on the internet. And since I already wanted to dress up as him for the answer to Steph's question, I did, and now there's a thing on the internet. Hope everyone has a great weekend, stay geeky, and we'll see you next week! Bye.